Hey to the masses. All right, that is going to be my signature move. Bryant hates it. I love
No, I just think it's funny.
Okay, anyway, so that's going to be my move. Everyone has their own little, I guess, nickname that they call their viewers. You all be called masses.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I wanted you all to know. But, okay, today's the day. So let's launch this thing off with starting on how we met. We have different takes of how we met. And, of course, I know the true take, and then he has his own idea. But that's fine.
Just a small change.
Okay, so, and please, okay, we'll get into it. So, here I am in college, minding my own business. It was 2004. So here we are, I'm in college, and it was going on 2004. So, I actually met him over Christmas break. So, I had a couple of guys I was talking to at the time that I was supposedly about to belong to. I had a couple of guys that I was going to make my decision who I was going to make my official boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. At the time. So when I was supposed to come back from Christmas break was when I was supposed to tell a couple of guys my decision on who I chose. And that's fine. But what happened was Bryant here came in, swept through.
The White Knight.
Okay. The White Knight came in, swept through, and did a clean sweep. I don't know. So, here I am. One of my girlfriends and I, we were at the club. At that time, it was Club Dream or something, or Faded. I don't know. The club changed its name so many times, I cannot remember what the club's name was at that time, if that makes sense. Anyway, so here I am at that club. I had invited a couple of guys at that time to come to the club to meet my friend and I there, and it was three of them in particular, and I remember you three. Hey, if you're out there. And then I actually ended up meeting Bryant here. So I'm just minding my own business, and at that time it was a thing called profiling. So my friend and I would go through the club and we'd sing profiling, and we'd walk through in our stilettos, and everybody was supposed to be looking at us. Well, this guy with these long cornrows was turned the wrong way. So I was into hair at the time, real big. Like, I loved men with hair a lot. So I was like, wow, he has long cornrows. They're like down the middle of his back, and they're so thick. Like, they were so thick that they touched each other, if that makes sense. Like, okay, so you know that's some thick hair. So here he is turned the opposite way, and he's talking to someone that I don't even know. He needs to turn around.
Uh-oh.
So we're going down this ramp. So what I did was I did a little T-tap like this.
Oh.
Demonstration.
I don't know what that.
Of his bottom area. Okay. And then I kept going, profiling down a ramp. My friend and I, because I just needed him to turn around because we were about to profile, and I was there, and all eyes needed to be on me. Let's get serious. So there I was. So yeah. So we went down to the dance floor and started dancing. I had my three guys that I had invited, all in different corners, because at that time I was pimping. Yeah, I was a pimp, but that's a whole, we'll get all into that later.
Probably won't.
Well, but yeah, so here I am, and yeah. So then I see him pass me, and I saw him looking around in the crowd. I was dancing at the time, but I saw him looking around the crowd. So then I tapped him on his shoulder, and I said, "Are you looking for me?" And when he turned around, I was shocked.
What was it?
I was like, wait. We are in a club. We're in the club. And I don't know how to really say this in front of you masses, but let's be real. I was in a club full of people. Of color, I guess you could say. Yes, yes. I guess I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but an urban club. How about that?
There you go. That's the right name.
Yeah,
Urban club.
Urban club, and he was the only
Non-colored one there.
Unurban one. Non-urban. I don't know. So he was the only one that was not urban. So I was like, no. But let me tell you what took the cake. So here I am, and I was like, how am I going to get myself out of this situation? I don't even think I even had the chance to think that. Because then Bryant started dancing.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh, wait a minute.
It's a dance hall.
Who is this? Looking good. Dancing. So we danced a long time. So then he asked me did I want anything to drink. And I said I don't drink. Everybody that knows me knows Nisha doesn't drink. I said, but I would like a Sprite. So he went up to the bar and I followed him. So what happened was when we got to the bar, some girl, I don't know, came up to the bar on his, you know how when you're standing at the bar, so you're standing on one side, your guy is standing on the other side, but it was another chick that came from the right side and tried to just scoop him up. Let's remember, I had my three that was probably looking and peeping for me. So what I did was I was like, okay, good. She was like, hey, can you buy me a drink? I saw him talking to her, so I decided, okay, this is my clean break. I can go head on. We've danced. We had a good time, whatever. So I went head on and tried to make my rounds. Well, after I made my rounds, in some kind of way, Brian got back to me with my drink, and he looked at me, and he said, don't ever leave me again. I haven't.
Wow.
So needless to say, we danced the night away, and then then everything was done after that, and we've been together ever since. What did you say was different?
It wasn't the T-tap, it was more of a grab. But everything else was the truth, except for that part.
So I grabbed.
Oh yeah, you grabbed it. Wasn't no